The clock in the corner of my screen reads 10:59 a.m. I stare at the digits, willing them to change and for time to pass a little bit quicker. The minutes just after 11 will pass at warp speed. They always do. But the ones before are endless, interminable. A muted chime dings, the familiar sound of a new cable hitting my queue. My gaze shifts from the clock in the corner to the browser window open to the cable tracking system Fortress. A list of cables arrayed like an email inbox, the new one at the top in bold type. From Damascus Station, request for encryption of new source, Falcon. I knew the cable was coming, just didn't know it'd be today. It's a quick recruitment for sure, but this guy, the one we're now calling Falcon, he's been on the fast track since day one, no doubt about that. He's set to be the CIA's newest source, once I vet him and send the cable up the chain, something I'll start working on in exactly 31 minutes. I shift my gaze back down to the clock, just in time to see it hit 11. Control-Alt-Delete. The cable system disappears, replaced with a small version of the agency seal set against a black background. I catch sight of my reflection in the screen, and it catches me off guard, how little it looks like me. Hair in desperate need of a cut and a style. Dark circles that no amount of makeup or coffee can fade. Not the way I always imagined I'd look at this point in my life, for sure, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. It took 3 years of hopes and tears and injections, and all our savings, to get here. 11 o'clock already? Jeremy asks from the cubicle across from mine, right on cue. Same question every day. Creatures of habit, both of us. I stand and grab my tote bag, sling it over my arm. Sure is. Enjoy your lunch, Jill. He smiles awkwardly, pushing his glasses up the bridge of his nose. From anyone else, it might seem like a dig, a why on earth are you taking a lunch break at 11? But not from Jeremy. From him, it's just conversation. Besides, 11's lunchtime, no doubt about it. 4 hours of work, half-hour lunch, 4 more hours until the end of the day. The perfect midpoint. And, more important, the 30-minute window during which I'm guaranteed to catch sight of Owen. After his morning nap, before the afternoon one. 11's the scheduled time for his second bottle of the day, and now a container of pureed veggies, too. If you'd have told me 6 months ago I'd see a cable like that in my queue and skip out at precisely 11 to watch an infant eat mashed peas, I'd have laughed. A baby won't change anything, I'd have said. Turns out, he changed everything. Fact of the matter is, this is the kind of cable a reports officer like me lives for. The chance to vet a source like Falcon at a time like this. He's a Syrian defense official attached to a covert bio-warfare program, working deep in one of our darkest black holes. And bio-warfare's the new hot topic, like terrorism after 9/11. We've seen the fear a pandemic sows, the hit it takes on an economy. Our adversaries have seen it too, and quite frankly, that terrifies us. By all accounts, everyone's ramping up their bio-warfare programs, but penetrations of these covert programs are sorely lacking, and we at the CIA are desperate for sources. A.J. Graham's the one who's behind this recruitment, our best case officer in Damascus. It's my job to double-check his work, make sure he didn't miss anything, that he hasn't been compromised, blackmailed. I'm a trained case officer myself, but I traded life in the field for a desk at headquarters when Drew and I learned we'd have to start IVF.